we're going to start on our backs. So come on down. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide, finding an easy Supta Baddha Konasana shape in your body. Take whatever you need to settle in. You might rock a little side to side through the hips, maybe turn your head right and left a couple times. And you choose your arms. You can take a cactus shape for a little more chest opening, maybe hands to your belly for a little more grounding. If you'd like, you can bring one hand to your heart for a little more checking in, turning in. Just take a moment. Find the shape, settle in, and then find your breath. Feel the breath as it enters in through your nose and passes along your throat, down into your lungs and fills up your ribs. And watch your breath as it leaves back up through the throat and out. Taking big, full, conscious breaths in. And big breaths out. Sage Patanjali wrote a book called the Yoga-176. And this book sort of codified the concepts of yoga. Sutra meaning thread. It was meant to be a book of threads for you to practice weaving into your lifestyle. The very first Yoga Sutra is Atta Yoga Nusasanam, which means yoga is now. Now is the time for yoga. Today we're going to focus on the second sutra a little bit. Yoga's Chitta, Vritti, Nirodha. Yoga is the practice of quieting and stilling the fluctuations of the mind. Sometimes we refer to these fluctuations as the monkey mind, the thoughts that bounce around in our head and pull our attention one way and then another, often into the past or the future, ultimately distracting us from the present moment. The first step in stilling these thoughts is to understand that we are not these thoughts. We are the one observing these thoughts. We are the one watching these thoughts arise and bounce around. And the more we really sit in the seat of observer, the more distance we can create between us and our thoughts. And the more distance we have between us and our thoughts, the more time and space we have to be selective, mindful, and deliberate with the ones we choose to pay attention to. For a moment here now, bring your awareness to your mind and just observe any thoughts that pop up and bounce around. Note as you observe that thoughts are crucial tools for us as humans to make decisions and exist in this world. We're not trying to stop or eliminate thoughts. Rather, we practice the second sutra to gather some control over these thoughts, to create space between us and them so they don't take over, and so we retain our discerning power as the observer. Notice this. Notice how you are the observer. You are a witness. You have the ability to see a thought and decide, do I want to let that thought go? Is that thought pulling me into the future or keeping me stuck in the past? Is that thought keeping me from being present? Is it useful? Is it kind? Is it true? As you take the space and time to really see what's going on in your mind, turn the volume down where you need to. Quiet and still the monkey mind by moving yourself further and further away from it. practice the second sutra, Yoga-176, Vritti, Nirodha, and tame the fluctuations of the mind. Take one more big, full breath in. And a full breath out. Extend your legs long, reach your arms overhead, get longer from toes to fingertips. You might roll your wrists and ankles around a few times one way and a few times the other way. And then draw your knees into your chest for an easy hug. Take some gentle rocks side to side across your lower back, through the hips and knees, across the backs of your shoulders, into your neck and head. Just start to loosen up, release tension. And as you come back to center with your body, let's move into a half happy baby on the right. Flex your right foot, catch for the outer edge of your right foot as you reach the sole of your right foot to the ceiling and bring your right knee to the outside of your right shoulder. Left leg extends long on the floor. Use your left hand to help press that left thigh down. Use your right hand to pull that right leg closer to the floor. Breathe into your hips. Soften the face. One more breath in. And a big breath out. Hug your right knee into your chest with both hands. As you inhale, give it a little tighter squeeze. And on an exhale, take that knee over to the left. Look to the right. Very gentle twist, just warming up. Creating some space and mobility through the spine, the shoulders, the neck. Inhale, come back through center. And we'll change legs, half happy baby on the left. Bend that left leg, stretch your right leg long. Catch for the outer edge of your left foot with your left hand and pull that knee to the outside of your left shoulder. Right hand comes to right thigh. See if you can press that right thigh down towards the floor. Breathe into your hips. Relax the shoulders and the face. Take one more breath in. And big breath out. Release and hug that left knee into your chest. Inhale, squeeze it in a little tighter. Exhale, start to twist to the right. Soften the spine, soften the shoulders. Use your breath. On your next breath in, come back through center. Hug both knees back into your chest. Engage your abdominals. Begin to rock forward and backwards a couple times. You can rock all the way back to the shoulders, all the way up to sit, giving your spine a little massage. When you're ready, any way you'd like, make your way into downward dog. No rush here. Take your time. Find your downward dog. Continue to explore and move. Pedal your legs, shake out your head. See what's going on today. And as you move around a little bit, I want you to open your feet mat width apart. So go wide with your feet. And then walk your hands back maybe one hand length. So you're in a little bit shorter and wider down dog. Really push into your hands to lift your hips high. See if you can melt your heels a little closer to the floor with that extra width and shorter length. Keep your right hand where it is. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle or calf or thigh, wherever you're able to reach. Push into your right hand, keep your hips lifting high. See if you can twist your torso underneath your right arm. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Good, release that left hand forward and we'll switch sides. Right hand reaches for the outside of left ankle, calf, or thigh. Push into your left hand, lift your hips. Keep those heels reaching to the floor as you twist your torso around and under that left arm. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release that right hand forward. Start to walk your hands forward again. Find plank so those feet can come in hip width apart. Shoulders move forward, stack over your wrist. Really reach out your heels. Think of spinning your inner thighs up to the ceiling. You might float your hips a little higher as you find that. And then tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward dog. On the breath, inhale, pull forward to plank, long and strong through the legs, the core, the arms. Exhale, press back, downward dog. One more like that. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press back. This time, inhale, pull forward to plank, gaze forward. As you exhale, bend your elbows straight back and lower slowly all the way to your belly. Roll your shoulders back, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Pause. Re-roll those shoulders back. Energetically, imagine you could drag your hands to the back of your mat as your heart pulls forward. Anchor through your feet. Try and engage your legs so much that your knees lift off the floor. Inhale, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, release. Let's try and find that shape on the breath 2 more times. Roll those shoulders back. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Shoulders back. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Press back into a child's pose with your toes tucked under, giving your feet a little stretch. Get long through your side waist. Keep your toes tucked under. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Come to sit on your heels. We're not here for too long. Ustrasana, hands come to your lower back. Rise to stand on your knees. Give those shoulders another roll back. Elbows draw in towards each other. Use your hands to press your hips forward and lift your heart to the ceiling. Easy on this first one. Maybe your gaze travels along the ceiling towards the wall behind you. Stay for one more breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Sit on your heels, no rush. Hands reach forward, lift your hips up and back. Pedal out those legs again. This time, pedal your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Find a forward fold at the top of your mat. Feet are hip width apart, soften your knees. Catch hold of opposite elbows, give it a little tug on your elbows, get longer through your side waist. Give a little push down into your feet to get longer through the backs of your legs. And then take a moment here, maybe close your eyes. If your body's calling for some movement, follow that call. Add some movement. If your body feels like stilling tonight, feel free to stay still and really focus on your breath. You might give your head a little shake, working to release those thoughts in your mind. And come back to center. Let your arms release. Bend your knees, unroll slowly, one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive standing, roll your shoulders back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes come to touch, hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes and just notice your mind again. Checking in every now and then with what's going on there. Just observing. Finding that seat as the witness to your thoughts. Creating space and distance and separation between you and your thoughts. Using that space, that quiet, that calm to help still the mind. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Catch left wrist with right hand. Anchor through your feet. Pull your arms longer. Take a big breath in. Exhale, side bend right. Send your hips to the left. Give that left arm a little pull. Inhale, back through center. Switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Send your hips to the right. As you pull that right arm longer, can you soften through your shoulders? Inhale, back through center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Heart lifts, elbows draw down. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Use your full exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee to the floor. Inhale, your arms around and up, palms press. Softening through those shoulders. Bend deeply through that front knee. Let your hips move forward as your heart and gaze lift. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift baby cobra. Tuck your toes, exhale, press back child's pose with your toes tucked under. Walk your hands to your knees, come to sit on your heels. We'll take a version of Ustrasana, half Ustrasana. Bring your left hand to your left heel. On an inhale, sweep your right arm around and up. Press your hips forward, lift your heart. As you exhale, rewind back down to your heels. Other side. Right hand catches right heel. Inhale, hips press forward and up. Left arm sweeps around. Exhale, return back to those heels. Beautiful. Hands forward, hips up and back. Downward dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Catch left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Use that full exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower your knee. Inhale, arms around wide, palms press, shoulders soften down. Bend deeply in that front knee, let your hips move forward. Lift your heart and gaze to the ceiling. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift baby cobra. Tuck your toes, exhale, press back, child's pose with those toes tucked under. Walk your hands towards your knees. Come to sit on your heels. Same thing, half Ustrasana. Left hand finds that left heel. Inhale, hips press forward, right arm reaches around. Exhale, return, sit on those heels. Right into the right side, right hand or right heel. Inhale, hips press forward. Left arm circles around. Exhale, come back to those heels. Hands forward, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time, right and left. Let's smooth it out a little bit. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Catch left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, lower your knee. One big breath in. Inhale, arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the floor. Untuck toes, shoulders roll back. Inhale, baby cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, child's pose. Walk your hands towards your knees, sit on your heels. Left hand to left heel. Inhale, sweep that right arm around. Press your hips forward and up. Exhale, release. Right hand to right heel. Inhale, left arm around. Hips press forward and up. Exhale, release. Downward dog. Hands forward. Hips up and back. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Catch left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center, switch your grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Big exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale, one breath, arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the floor. Untuck toes, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale, child's pose. Walk your hands towards your knees. Come to sit on your heels. Left hand to left heel. Inhale, right arm circles around. Hips press forward and up. Exhale, lower down. Right hand to right heel. Inhale, left arm circles. Hips press forward and up. Exhale, back down. Hands forward, hips up and back. Downward dog for 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Can you press your heels down and out and sink your hips a little further down and back? Scoop your tailbone forward, draw your belly in. Soft shoulders as you lift your heart. Take one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. First up dog. Let's hang out here for an extra breath. Really draw the shoulders back. Push the floor away with your hands. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Press more into your feet to lift your knees and firm the muscles above your kneecaps. Take one more breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Notice here in your down dog, toes are pointing forward, hips are nice and square. I want you to keep that right hip facing down towards the floor. Inhale your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. So nothing changes in the squareness of your hips. That right leg might not lift as high as you want it to. That's okay. Reach down through that left heel. Spin that right hip down slightly. Really feel the squareness there. And then let's feel the difference. Start to open your right hip to the right side of your room. Scorpion dog, bend your right knee. Press into your hands. Maybe now that right leg can float a little higher. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, all the way across your body. Push into your hands to pull your belly in and up. Try and squeeze that right leg closer to your left elbow. Inhale back into that square 3-legged dog. Right hip is spinning down. Right leg is reaching high. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm reaches to the sky. Spin your belly button, heart, and gaze around. Can you drop your outer right hip down slightly? Find a little more lift under the front of your left hip. Push the floor away with your bottom hand to help you rotate. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Shoulders are soft. Anchor more through the pinky toe edges of your feet. As you do that, maybe you've noticed a little lift in your inner arches. Try and keep that happening. Let your tailbone soften down. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. As the observer, notice what comes up in the mind, the body. One more breath in and out. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your right leg straight. Reach all the way up and back. Create more space across your right hip. Take a big breath in. Exhale, triangle. Hip shift to the back of the room. Right hand lightly lands to right thigh. Pull your outer right hip back. Press more into your back heel. Get longer through your left side body and reach your left arm towards the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, soften your right knee. Start to glide onto your right leg. Right fingers move forward and to the right slightly. Extend out that lifted leg. Can you spin your torso and hips to flatten out to the left side of your space? Option to stay here or go for Chapasana. Bend that top knee and catch your foot with your left hand. Wherever you are, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Big step back, warrior 2 with grace, soft landing. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. We're going to make an arm circle with that right arm. I want you to reach your right fingers to the back of your room and up to the ceiling. As you continue that circle and reach your right arm forward, start to stretch your right leg straight. When that right hand lands, fold into modified pyramid. Pull your hips back. Soften your belly over your right thigh, forehead to that shin. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Bend your right knee. Find a low lunge. Moving through our flow, inhale, plank. Maybe you float your right leg today. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Both feet will find the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. Check in. Observe. Toes are pointing forward, hips are square. Try and keep that squareness in your hips as you inhale your left leg to the sky. Spin that left hip down. Reach your right heel towards the floor. Press more into your hands and lengthen all the way out that lifted heel. Now feel the difference. Start to open your left hip to the left side of your space and then bend your left knee, scorpion dog. Maybe that left knee reaches a little higher. Take a big breath in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow across your body as you shift forward. Push into your hands, pull your belly in. Draw that left leg closer to your right elbow. Inhale back into that square 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm reaches to the sky. Rotate your belly button, heart, and gaze around. Drop down through your outer left hip. Find a little more lift underneath your right hip, and then push the floor away with your bottom hand to help you twist a little deeper. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Seal your back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up. Warrior two. Shoulders soft. Eyes are soft over that left middle finger. Can you find the pinky toe edges of your feet? As you ground down through the pinky toe edges, maybe you can feel a little more lift under the inner arches. Let your tailbone lengthen down. Heart open wide. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Create space across your left hip crease. Lengthen through your left side body. Take a big breath into that length. Exhale, triangle. Hip shift back. Left hand finds your left shin. Right arm reaches to the sky. Pull your outer left hip back. Think of spinning your inner left thigh to the front of your space. At the same time, push into your back foot. Get longer through your right side waist. Rotate your heart to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, easy glide forward onto that left leg. Float your right leg, but activate that leg. Reach through your top arm, start to flatten out your hips and chest and torso to the right side of your space. Maybe you stay, maybe you take Chapasana, bending that lifted leg. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Warrior two. Big step back. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. That left arm will continue to circle back and reach up to the ceiling. Continue that circle, reach forward. As you reach that left arm forward, pull your hips back, stretch your front leg. When your left fingers find the floor, fold over that left leg. Belly to thigh, forehead to shin. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Bend your front knee, low lunge. We'll move through our flow. Inhale, plank, maybe float your left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, both feet find the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, check in. We're going to move through that flow on the breath, smoothing it out one more time. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, lots of breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, finish that breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Hips stay square. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Feel that hip open. Feel that knee bend. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross your body. Inhale, three-legged dog, back to square hips. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, release, seal your back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Use that exhale to deepen the pose. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, or maybe Chapasana, bending that knee and catching your foot. We're here for a full inhale. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Big step back, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, but let that right arm circle back and around. As that arm reaches forward, stretch your right leg straight. Fold over in modified pyramid. One big inhale. Fold deeper as you exhale. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, plank, maybe float that right leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, hips are square. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Take a big breath in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross your body. Inhale, three-legged dog, back to square hips. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, release, seal your back heel down. Inhale, cartwheel up, warrior two. Use that exhale to deepen. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Stay for a breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Ardha Chandrasana or Chapasana, bending that knee. We're here for a full breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Big step back, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Let that left arm circle back and around. All the way up as it reaches forward. Stretch your left leg. Fold forward. Big inhale. Soften as you exhale. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, plank. Maybe float your left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more breath in, fill up. Exhale all the way to empty. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Exhale your hands to your heart. Take a breath, a moment. Checking in, maybe you close your eyes. Finding that seat as observer. If your eyes are closed, let them gently open. We'll find dancer's pose on the right. I want you to bend your right knee, catch the inside of your right foot with your right hand. Bring your thumb and index finger together on your left. Start by pointing that right knee down and pressing your hips forward. Already, maybe you feel a little stretch in the front of that right thigh. Keep that happening. Start to kick your back foot into your back hand. You're moving that leg back and up. Reach up through your left arm. You're lifting your heart forward and up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Draw that right knee forward, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana, bend your bottom knee. Try and double wrap right leg over, right arm under. As you sit low in your hips, pick your elbows up. Belly pulls back, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Can you point your thumbs towards the middle of your face? Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, feet together, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Widen across your chest, inhale. Exhale, 2. Take 1 more breath in. On your exhale, release your arms. Shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. Soften your knees and unroll slowly up to stand. Feet together, shoulders back, hands to your heart. Just take a breath. Dancer on the left. Bend your left knee, catch for the inside of that left foot with your left hand. Point your knee to the floor and then press your hips forward. Thumb and index finger come together on that right hand. Start to kick your back foot into your back hand. That back leg is moving back and up. As you reach your right arm forward, think of your heart moving forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in and out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Pull that left knee forward, arms reach high. Exhale, Garudasana. Bend your bottom knee, double wrap, left leg over, left arm under. Squeeze your legs together, sit low. Squeeze your arms together, pick up your elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you turn your thumbs to face your face? Take 1 more breath in and out. Inhale, unwrap, release, feet together, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers, heel toe your feet hip width apart. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles down, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Big breath into your collarbones. Can you use your exhale to fold deeper? 2 more. Inhale to your collarbones. Exhale. 1 more breath in. On this exhale, release your arms. Shake out your head, your shoulders. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Big toes come together. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist to the right, palms press. Left arm hooks to the outside of that right leg. Sink lower in your hips, lengthen your spine, and work that twist. Keep all of that happening, gaze to the floor. Shifting to your right foot, start to float your left foot away from the floor and take a big step back into a lunge. Always an option to lower that back knee if you need help with your balance. Press your palms together and rework that twist. We're here for 3 breaths. Feel free to stay here. You can always float your arms wide or take a bind. On your inhale, get longer through your spine. Use your exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, crawl around to the left. Wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes in, heels out. Catch hold of big toes in yogic toe lock. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Press down and out through your heels. Really try and reach your collarbones to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release your arms. Crawl your hands to the right, lizard, facing the top of your mat. Both hands will come inside that right foot. Bend your right knee. Drop your back knee to the floor. Untuck your toes. Option to stay on your hands or work down towards your forearms. Relax your head, your shoulders. Find your breath. Going to get into that right hip a little bit. You can stay on your forearms or your hands wherever you're at. On an inhale, roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Let that right knee open wide. On an exhale, ground your right foot. Actively squeeze your right knee towards your right shoulder. 2 more like that. Inhale, let that leg roll open. Exhale, plant that foot and squeeze your knee in. 1 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Everyone come back up to your hands. Frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Slow count of 5 to lower to the floor. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Untuck your toes. Bring your right forearm towards the front of your mat. Bend your left knee in. Reach around with that left hand. Squeeze your left heel into your tush. Relax your head to your forearm. As you squeeze that heel in, try and press the front of your hips down into the floor. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in and out. From here, release your left leg. Bring your left arm straight out to the left. Tent up onto your right fingertips off to the right side of your mat. You're going to bend your right knee and then think scorpion dog. As you scorpion that right leg behind you, maybe crawl your left fingers to the left a little more. You might be able to flatten your right foot to the floor. Relax your head and shoulders. As that right leg reaches behind you, energetically think of pulling your chest to your right hand and your right hand back to your chest, finding a stretch through the front of your left shoulder and chest. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Use this last exhale to roll to your belly. Legs come together on your belly. Hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Everything lifts away from the floor. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Tuck your toes, engage your legs, pull your belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And right back to downward dog. Let's pedal out our legs and slowly walk your feet to your hands, giving your back a release, your hips a release. Bring those big toes to touch at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift to reset your spine. And then exhale, full. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm to the outside of left leg. Palms pressed. Sink lower in your hips, get longer through your spine. Work that twist and stay there. Gaze to the floor. Float that right foot off and take a big step back. Option again to lower your back knee for balance. Rework that twist. Press your palms and rotate. Any variation you'd like. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale more length through your spine. Use your exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. As you exhale, release. Hands to the floor, crawl around to the right. Wide-legged straddle. Toes in, heels out. This time, yogi's choice. You can catch those big toes again, outer heels, maybe tripod headstand. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Release your hands. If you're in tripod, take your time. We'll all meet up in lizard to the front of the room. Walk your hands to the left. Bend your left knee, lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Hands are inside that left leg. Maybe you drop towards your elbows. Checking in on this side. Easy breath. Soft face. We'll get into that left hip. You can stay on your forearms if you're there, or come to your hands. I want you to roll that left hip open as you inhale. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Open that knee. As you exhale, stamp that left foot back into the floor. Actively squeeze your left knee into your left shoulder. 2 more. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, squeeze. Okay, come back to your hands if you're not there. Frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, step to plank. Slow count of 5 to lower to the floor. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes. This time, bring your left forearm forward. Bend your right knee. Catch that right foot. Start to pull that right foot towards your tush. Push the front of your hips into your mat. Forehead can soften on your front forearm. Breathe into the front of your right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, release your right leg. Bring your right arm straight out to the right. Tense up onto your left fingertips off to the left. Left knee will bend. We're going to scorpion dog that left leg, but as you do, start to crawl those right fingers to the right a little more. See if you can soften your head and shoulders onto the floor. Work to flatten that left foot to the floor. And then getting into that right shoulder a little more. Think of pulling your chest to your left hand and your left hand back to your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, roll to your belly. Legs together. Dhanurasana, bend your knees, reach back for your feet or your ankles. Roll your shoulders back, push the front of your hips down into your mat. Inhale, kick your feet back and lift your feet to the ceiling. Lift your heart up and forward. That same feeling as dancer pose. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Turn your left cheek to the floor, look right and let go. Turn your head the other way, drop into the floor. And then make your way onto your back. Roll onto your back. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Coming into a figure 4, right side, right ankle crosses over your left thigh. Grab that left leg, pull it in towards you. Send your right knee away. You might push your left leg into your hands a little bit and work your lower back closer to the floor. Big breaths. Gently release and change legs, nice and simple. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Draw that right leg in, send your left knee away. You might push your right leg into your hands a little to help you reach your lower back to the floor. Release and hug your knees into your chest. Arms come alongside your body. Use your abdominals coming into plow pose, just a brief plow. Take your legs behind you. Maybe interlace your fingers, tuck your shoulders underneath you. Push down into your arms. Press the backs of your knees up towards the ceiling. Release the interlacing of your hands if you have it. Use your arms and hands for support. Start to unroll slowly. Once your lower back finds the floor, bend your knees for happy baby. Catch the outer edges of both feet. Pull down on your feet. Bring your knees closer to the floor, your lower back closer to the floor. If it feels good to move around a little, go for it. And using your hands on your feet, bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Lift your head off the floor. Try and bring your head and feet together. Breathe here for 3, 2, Supta Baddha Konasana. Keep this shape in your legs. Let your feet find the floor. Close your eyes. Arms can find any shape, just like we started. Maybe cactus, maybe hands to your belly. Maybe one hand to your heart. Take a few breaths here to let go. And then yogi's choice, if you'd like to stay here for Shavasana. You might find Shavasana arms. If you'd like to extend your legs out fully for Shavasana, feel free to do so now. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, turn your head side to side. Reach your arms overhead, stretch your legs long, big stretch through your whole body. Bend your knees, roll to your right. Eventually, no rush. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Once you arrive, close your eyes and draw your hands to heart center. If the mind falls asleep, awaken it. Then if it starts wandering, make it quiet. If you reach the state where there is neither sleep nor movement of the mind, stay still in that, the natural state. Ramana Maharshi. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.